We were just talking with Nellia about her pinched nerve. Now remember, pinched nerve we'll talk about in terms of compression on the nerve. The scientific term for it is subluxation, but pinched nerve is a common way that people describe it. Now, we know that from Nellia's problem is that, look at us from the side view, our center of our ear should be over the center of our shoulder, should be over the center of our pelvis, should be over our feet. That would be normal upright posture. But Nellia's posture is her cage, her mid-back is over curved and falling forward like this, and her head is forward like this. That's her posture. And because of this posture, she has a pinched nerve, a subluxation. And that change in the posture causes the disc to put stress directly on the delicate nerve. Now, nerves, super sensitive tissue, super important tissue, don't like to be compressed. And if you hit the nerve in just the incorrect way, it'll cause pain, a pinched nerve. Now, when Nellia came in on our first examination, we took an x-ray. Now, the normal spine should have 3 curves like this, and those 3 curves work like a shock absorber. We say it like this: green is normal, Nellia was the red line. And you see that she's dramatically dropped forward, and her cage, this middle area, is compressed. Her head's way too far forward. So that subluxation, that pinched nerve, is a misalignment. And so we say if she's compressed like this, we're going to create a system for her to correct it. We create a specific chiropractic adjustment, a therapeutic exercise, an in-office traction, a home traction. And on 6/4/25, this is where she starts. But all the work that we do is work to lifting her back here. We work together for 3 months, a little bit more, 36 visits, and we take this comparative x-ray. Wow, great change. She's not a kid, she's an adult, and there's arthritic changes where the vertebrae have they're fusing in here. It's been like this for so long. The body has had to put in extra calcium. But from those 3 months, even with those arthritic changes, she lifts her cage up dramatically, and she starts to get her posture back. From 6/4/25 to 9/25, she makes a tremendous improvement in her posture, which then equals a tremendous reduction in the pinched nerve, and she's doing much better. Let's look at the numbers. So normally, when we look at the arch of the mid-back, the normal value should be 44 degrees. On her first day she starts in, she's at 77, and she goes to 74. Boy, that's not such a big change. It looks like it'd be more. There's another number that tells the story. If we look at our cage here, the top of the cage to the bottom of the cage should be straight. It should be exactly upright. It's supposed to be 0. She's 82 millimeters. It's getting close to 4 inches at that. So she's dropped forward this way, and that's what pushes her head forward. We work together for the 36 visits. She goes from 82 to 40. That's where the fantastic change occurred. Let's look at the neck itself and see how by improving the mid-back, the thoracic, that it affects the neck. Let's take a look at the neck. So this is a side view of the neck. We're going to go back to the first day, 6/4/25. The green line is normal. Nellia is the red curve. See how much forward her head is. Because of this, her head is really forward. So when we do the therapeutic exercise, the adjustments, we take into account that, and we're pulling the head back again. The 36 visits later, the 3 months, we take the comparative x-ray, and she's lifted way more up, getting a much more normal curve. Let's look at the numbers. The normal neck curve should be 42 degrees. She was at 34, 33.9, and she goes to 48. It's actually a little over curve, but the real story is in this. This same thing, just like with her cage lifted, her head is lifted. It's supposed to be, if you look at the neck curve, the top to the bottom should be 0. It should curve straight over itself. But she was 44 millimeters, a whole almost 2 inches too far forward with her head. We take the comparative x-ray, and she goes down to 17 millimeters. That's a 61% improvement. Great. And when we lift the posture up, it takes the stress off the nerves, and the body heals. We get rid of the pinched nerve, and as we relieve the stress on the nerve, the body heals, and we feel much better. And that's Nellia's story.